Hi guys, and welcome to another video. In this video we're looking at the iGadgitz 2-in-1 pistol grip stabilizer. This is a multi-purpose tripod type thing, and it allows you to go from trigger or gun position, pistol grip as they call it, whilst holding a device into a tabletop tripod. Now, first impressions weren't so good, I'm afraid. Very flimsy, and even at £5.69 I was not that impressed. I bought this because the advert quite clearly stated this is designed for digital SLRs or camcorders, so I thought given the amount of money it might be worth having a little play with this. However, upon handling this item or pistol grip system, it feels very flimsy. It doesn't feel very well put together. However, when you open it out such as this, it does feel quite sturdy. It's got little rubber feet underneath so it doesn't slide around. The top where the 1/4 inch tripod bit is also rubberized, so that seems okay so far, and that's the only metal bit you saw there, the screw thread. It looks nice though, doesn't it? However, there belies the problem. It looks good, but is it? No, it's not. It feels too flimsy. The legs are designed to crisscross, as you can see from the front here. This actually works quite well, the design. I just think if they use better materials, it would actually work a lot better, certainly more efficiently. It is very light. When you press this, you can see how badly it's put together there. Gaps in the middle of the plastic. You press those two buttons in and it allows you to put it to a different angle. Underneath here, you've got the tripod mounting ring where you can screw things underneath it if you so wish. I wouldn't advise that because, as you'll find out later, it can barely hold anything up. This item is designed in such a way that when you close it up, its own sort of tightness, if you call it that, holds it together. However, when you undo it, you're a little bit nervous about breaking the thing. And certainly when you hold it like a grip like that, you'd think it'd be quite solid. It wobbles around in the hands. And this little bit here, this is the mounting section. This is the important thing. It really takes a little bit of getting used to this. Try and get it into the most horizontal position as you can find. It looks good here. You think, well, this is okay. It's not. It's a little bit wobbly and it's a little bit flexible. Too flexible. But I'll give it a shot with one of my little camcorders a little bit further along the line, and then we'll try something else on it just to see if that works. I'm quite nervous about pulling these legs out because I think I might snap them. I can imagine that by opening and closing continuously, this will become less and less efficient. There's little rubber pads I talked about earlier, so they stop sliding around. So that's a nice little attention to detail. And I like the rubber top bit here. And obviously the ring itself, where you screw it into a tripod, also allows you to screw underneath it, 1/4 inch, as I said before. Okay, so let's go and try it with a camcorder. Now this is our lightest camcorder, and I weighed this on the scales just before this video, and it was 460 grams with this little wide angle lens attached. Obviously the battery's included inside it. So let's set this up. Let's have a little look. Again, you can see I'm being a little bit tentative about how I actually handle this device. And then we're going to start screwing this on. Now I'll speed this section up so it doesn't bore you to tears. The miracles of science. Okay, so now we've got it all together here. Have a look closely and you'll see how this wobbles. There's nowhere on this planet this will be able to hold any decent device whatsoever. And I'm talking like a digital SLR or even this camcorder, and this is my cheapest, lightest unit I've got. If you walk, it wobbles, and if you put it on the table, I think any vibration to the floor would make it wobble. This is not practical for a digital SLR or indeed a camcorder. So let's try something else. Right, now let me think, what do we have? Aha, I know, my GoPro Hero 7 Black with tripod mount and battery included. Okay, so let's get these two items attached. I'll quickly speed this up. Let's have a look. Already this feels better. Now this only weighs just over 180 grams. This is not a camcorder, obviously, and this is not a digital SLR. This GoPro certainly feels a lot more stable on this little platform, but it's still wobbly, but it's certainly not as bad as before, which is a plus, I guess. Let's try and hold on to something here. The GoPro looks quite well proportioned with this, and actually, dare I say it, looks quite good. But does it pass the wobble test? Well, let's close these little flimsy legs up and let's find out. So I'm just moving it up here. You can see, there's a little bit of flexion here, but nowhere near as bad as it was before. This is quite a modern GoPro and it has very good image stabilization. Certainly one of the older ones, I can't imagine it'd be any good with this. Let's give it a little bit of a shake now and just see what it's like. Well, it certainly doesn't move on the screen as I'm looking at it, but I most certainly can feel it move around as I'm wobbling it. This wouldn't be any good in the car, and this wouldn't be any good for walking around, but as a tabletop lock-off camera, if you like, trying to look at something at a distance, it'll be fine on a GoPro such as this. Anything else, then no, I wouldn't recommend it. Don't waste your money. There's far better pistol grips out there. I would suggest pay an extra £10 to £20 and get something that's half decent. This is a waste of money. Don't buy it. You will be disappointed, although it looks nice.